I'm locked in already right now. No dates for me, probably ever.
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are making it known to the world that their new love story is one that is out of this world. The two have been going strong and have started giving fans a glimpse into their romance on social media. It's no secret, however, that Machine Gun Kelly has been heavily scrutinized by the media over the past decade. From feuds with fellow rappers to felony charges, from vandalism to his relationship with drugs and alcohol. It's safe to wonder if MGK and Megan Fox's love will stand the test of time, or has the reckless rapper had too many brushes with ruin for the mom of three? Before we unpack their relationship, subscribe to our channel to stay on top of the latest celebrity stories. We thought we'd take a quick glimpse at their journeys prior to meeting each other, before we take a look at how MGK and Megan Fox fell head over heels for each other. MGK grew up having an estranged relationship with both his parents, and at a young age found himself having run-ins with the law, homeless, addicted to heroin, and with a baby on the way. This is all while trying to make it as a rapper. And who can forget his famous feud with rapper Eminem that nearly had him exiled after he made inappropriate comments about Eminem's daughter while she was underage. Though facing many more struggles and disputes through the years, there is no doubt that Machine Gun Kelly is not afraid to push boundaries while he has been cultivating a movement of his own for nearly a decade. In 2020, the rapper surprised fans by making a complete shift into new musical territory. The rapper switched musical genres, going from rap to punk rock with his fifth studio album, Tickets to My Downfall. And it was just prior to the album's release that he met his so-called twin flame, Megan Fox. It was since then that fans started to notice that the bad boy has, well, calmed down a lot. Fans have been speculating that since finding love for the first time, MGK has realized the changes needed to be made in his life for him to be a better father and partner. Similar to MGK, Megan also managed to have run-ins with the law during her younger years. And after moving to LA to pursue her acting career, she got involved with booze, drugs, and parties. The wild years didn't last long, and it wasn't until Michael Bay offered her a role in Transformers that Megan Fox went on to become a household name and was solicited as a sex symbol. Megan's unfortunate descent came when, during an interview, she compared Michael Bay to Hitler. Needless to say, the actress was almost immediately written out of the franchise. Her promising career as an actress pretty much came to a halt, as many people were hesitant to work with the actress again. Megan hit a breaking point, with the media practically tearing her apart. It wasn't until 2020 that a 2009 interview with Jimmy Kimmel resurfaced. In the interview, the actress talked about how director Michael Bay made her dance around in a bikini under a waterfall at 15 years old for the movie Bad Boys 2. Both Jimmy Kimmel and the audience's response was extremely demeaning and sexist, and clearly made Megan very uncomfortable. Needless to say, the interview did not age well. In 2020, Kimmel faced major backlash when the interview resurfaced, and the media quickly started to back Megan. This time, not as a sex symbol, but as a form of an apology for how they treated her post-Transformers. It seems that, after years of being out of the public eye, talk of her re-sparked when we saw her again in MGK's music video, Bloody Valentine. It also wasn't long after the video's release that dating rumors started to spread. Fans believe Megan's attraction for MGK was rooted long before they officially met. Megan once stated in an interview prior to meeting MGK, "I've always gone for skinny, tattooed musician types who wear women's pants and nail polish." So it's no surprise that it didn't take long for the actress to cozy up to the now punk rock artist. The two met while filming Midnight in the Switchgrass and were immediately drawn to each other. Fox goes so far as to say,
I knew right away that he was what I call a twin flame. So instead of a soulmate, a twin flame is actually where a soul has like ascended to a high enough level that it can be split into two different bodies at the same time. So we're actually two halves of the same soul, I think.
That's quite a big statement to make after meeting someone for the first time, but their relationship did not slow down from there. After starring in the Bloody Valentine music video, MGK confirmed dating rumors and made it social media official when he posted a photo of the two on his Instagram. MGK captioned his post, "Waiting an eternity to find you again." MGK must be referring to Megan's twin flame theory, believing that their souls have been searching for each other all this time. Wonder what Fox's ex-husband has to say about this theory. Megan was married to actor Brian Austin Green prior to her relationship with MGK. The two met on the set of Hope and Faith. She was 18 years old while he was 30. The two were married for 10 years and had 3 kids together before separating in May of 2020. Brian Austin Green denied that MGK had any involvement in their split, despite the fact that the separation came very close to the time the two lovers met. Brian Austin Green mentioned in one of his podcasts, "Neither one of us did anything to each other. She's always been honest with me, and I have always been honest with her." However, he did at one point seem a little sour towards Megan's feelings for MGK. As sources previously revealed, he was upset by the announcement of their relationship. He stated that he doesn't understand the need to post social media pictures with silly captions to proclaim her love for MGK, especially since they aren't even divorced yet. The source went on to say that Brian thinks Megan moved on too soon. Fox and MGK's escalation of their relationship is probably no surprise given the way they talk about their romance. But like Green, we've also found ourselves wondering if the couple went in too deep, too fast. Although it's evident that MGK is a lot tamer than during his younger years, the rockstar inside is still very much alive. MGK celebrated the success of his latest album, reaching #1, by throwing a guitar-sized cake onto a random van. Megan Fox was there to celebrate her man's success, but was careful to be featured in any of the footage. This is not the only video where Fox seems to shy away from MGK's camera. We wonder if it has something to do with her not wanting her kids or the media to see her involvement with these wild antics. Fair enough, given how the media has already portrayed her in the past. Or is Fox shying away from the camera more deeply rooted? Megan Fox has previously talked about having insecurities, self-harming, and OCD tendencies, and has acknowledged that she has low self-esteem. Can the mom of 3 handle her new man's wild rockstar antics? And how does she feel about introducing him to her kids? Now, it's not like MGK doesn't have a kid of his own, but as the years have passed, he has not shied away from the spotlight or downplayed his love for drugs and alcohol. So, we can only assume his daughter is well aware of her dad's wild habits. Despite it all, MGK has proven his love for his daughter, as we have seen him constantly featuring her on his Instagram. Diving deeper, one of the tracks on MGK's new album includes voice recordings of the couple talking. In the recording, the actress talks about how she worries if her boyfriend remembers the stuff he does to her, since he's either really high or really drunk. MGK's reply was, "Of course I do, I cherish it. I burn other memories just to make room for these ones." Although MGK is sober from heroin and cocaine, he is still an avid user of mushrooms. On the topic of drugs, MGK once said,
"You can't, as a world, expect to break people down constantly and not expect them to want some type of escape."
We can't help but wonder how troubled Megan Fox is by her twin flame's relationship with drugs. Despite MGK's wild escapades, his relationship with Fox has escalated rather quickly. In another one of MGK's voice recordings, Fox says that's not possible when talking about how at the time they met 4 months ago and had already got tattoos of each other's initials. That's a pretty intense step to take so soon in a relationship. Could it be linked to the death of his father? When MGK's father passed earlier this year, he claimed, "I've never felt a pain this deep in my life." MGK talks about how much time he wasted and how he wished he loved his father years ago. MGK is clearly terrified to make the same mistake again. This could very well be the reason for his all-in relationship with Megan. In October of 2020, the two elevated their relationship further after introducing each other to their kids. Despite speculation, the two are apparently now more serious than ever. A source has said that they don't do anything without the other, they're that connected. MGK worships the ground that Megan walks on, and he'd do anything for her. There is no doubt that things are moving very fast between the two, and given the success rate of Hollywood couples, we are not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Only time will tell if the two are really each other's twin flame. As always, we are eager to see your opinion in the comment section below, and do tell us which topic we should cover next. Behind the scenes dramas of your favorite shows? Why did this seemingly perfect couple break up? How come this Hollywood hottie is still alone? Who holds the title of the most fan-friendly celebrity? Make your voice heard, and we at Rumour Juice will make sure you are never bored. Subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to tell your friends how cool we are.